have a surprise for you.
Okay.
Okay.
You want me to close my eyes?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Hang on. Okay, hold out your hand. Eat that.
The pumpkin roll?
Yes. I made it. You like it?
Yeah. That's good.
It's homemade.
I'm gonna definitely have to take some of that home.
Yeah, you can. I was gonna make you one, but it took a lot to make this.
Yeah.
Oh, the cream cheese filling.
Yeah.
So good. It's so much better when it's cold.
Yeah. And that cream cheese filling is good.
It wasn't hard to make, but it wasn't easy either.
Yeah.
Hey! Welcome back to another episode of Girls of a Certain Age podcast. Today we are going to be doing a true crime topic. And this one hits a little bit close to home because it is someone from our hometown.
You gotta show me pictures.
I can. I haven't seen anybody do any podcast or any type of video about him.
Yeah.
So I think we might be the first people to do anything. Which whatever, but I just wanted to do it because it kind of hits home a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But before we get started, is there anything you want to tell me about?
I think you should go first.
Okay. I just had a couple of things. So, one, I wanted to give a shout out to my boyfriend, Michael. So shout out, Michael. I just wanted to say that he is really sweet. Like, there was this couple at work that had been kind of being bullied a little bit, and he stepped up and was trying to talk to them and be nice and make them feel included and stuff. And it's so sweet. Well, to hear him say that, it just gave me butterflies all over again, because that is why I'm with him. I'm I could never doubt our relationship, even though we have bad times or whatever, but
yeah.
I knew there was a reason I was with him, and he proves it all the time.
Yeah.
The second thing is the other day, so for breakfast sometimes I'll make I'll heat up some tater tots and then make scrambled eggs and break up some sausage and put in there and make a breakfast bowl. And the other day I was doing that, and I got out, we have a bag of tater tots, and it was a little bit in there, literally barely any.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm just going to use the rest of this and make breakfast. So I got the air fryer ready, and I went to pour it in there, and it was empty. There was no tater tots in there. What fell out was an already used frozen solid eggshell. Just plopped onto the fucking air fryer. I was like, what the fuck?
What kind of air fryer do you have? Do you have a basket?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. But yours is bigger than mine, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I think mine's bigger.
Mine's
yours is cuter though than mine.
But it's tiny. It's this is actually it's not that small, but it's probably about that small.
I just actually bought one of those little silicone baskets to put in there.
Yeah, which I need one.
Yeah, I got mine from Marshall's.
Really?
Yeah.
I was thinking about, because it does get dirty, and I do not know how to clean it. Do you know how?
I do, but I'm not trying to clean it. You just wash it in the sink.
But do you take it apart?
Yeah, you have to pull the little insert out.
Yeah, because mine's nasty.
Because there's grease in there. Ew, I know.
Yeah. And I made pizza rolls, and the cheese it melted on the side. But I'll tell you what, pizza rolls, they are so good in an air fryer.
I know, because it gets that crunch.
Yeah, and they Steven made pizza rolls, and he put it in the oven, and it was like soft. And then every time I make it in the air fryer, and it's like it was dipped in ranch. I saw this thing on TikTok, and it was like, I don't know where I can't quote it exactly, but she was talking about how, like, without ranch, she'd be dying. She don't know where she'd be without ranch.
Is she a British girl?
She might be. I don't know. Have you seen it?
No, but there's a British girl on TikTok that is, like, obsessed with ranch. Just like, I've never had ranch before. I'm going to eat this. And she, like, falls in love with it.
Oh. I don't think she was British.
No.
I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to show you.
Yeah, you might have to.
I don't know if I liked it, though, but I thought it was so funny. I'm like, that's meat in, like, barbecue sauce.
I see this one TikTok, and I've been obsessed with her lately. And literally just a few days ago, I seen it for the first time. And she starts out all her videos with, "Hey, stick a butt." And I'm like, that is so cute. And she don't have kids or nothing. But she is literally a dog. She's, like, from New York.
Yeah.
She got that, like, New York accent.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool. And I just, she's so cool.
There's, like, one woman on TikTok, and she's, like, kind of like a mother. Mm-hmm. And she'll, like, eat with you. She's like...
Miss Tot?
I think so, yeah.
Mama Tot?
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah.
She's like, it's okay. It's going to be okay, baby.
She is so cute. Also, like, I don't want to butcher her name. I don't, because I am such a fan of her. Let me look her up really quick, because I want to make sure.
Alright, let me show you one of the hardest missions.
Okay, no. Yeah, okay. Paige Jenna. I'm obsessed with her. Her and her little husband. They are so fucking cute. I got drunk the other night and I DM'd her. I said, hang on, I think it's still on here. I did. I said, I'm such a huge fan of you. Please never stop doing what you do.
That's cute. I mean, I DM'd one person one time. Let me see if I can find it. But I talked to her about, like, school and stuff. But she did reply. I don't know how you find... How do you go to messages?
You just go to your, this right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then it should be right.
God, it was a long time ago.
Inbox.
Yeah, oh, it was her. Taylor's, I don't want to butcher that either.
Taylor Salome.
Yeah. Because of, I don't know, like, most of my TikToks, though, are, like, fashion stuff.
Yeah.
Because I look up, like, because the one thing about TikTok is, like, I use Pinterest and I use TikTok for, like, outfit ideas.
Yeah.
And, like, TikTok's for, like, when you want to hear, like, voices or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, like, I was watching her one time just for, like, her videos on, like, her outfits and stuff. But she was talking about how, like, she goes to school and she does, like, so many things at one time. And I was just like, then that was the time where I was still in college. And I was like, damn, like, I need some, like, professional advice.
Yeah. I don't really reach out to many. But there's some people that I get, like, this weird, like, feeling for, and then I'm like, not in, like, a romantic way, but just, like, I don't know how to explain it.
I have, like, some people, like, that I don't know what their names are. I'm not really good with names. I mean, I could describe them, but she's got, like, really curly hair, and he's kind of got, like, shaved.
Is it her and her boyfriend? I know exactly.
They're married.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I like them.
And they're, like, kind of weird, but it's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one video, if this is the right one, where they were sitting together on this ledge, and he looks over and she falls.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, that was so funny.
They met, like, online, and there's, like, a lot of people that meet online. Like, there's one other that I watch, and it's more, like, kind of, like, on, like, a, you know, darker side But and they had like a baby, and I mean they block out the face of the baby, but I think they're just so cute.
Did you hear about all the shit going on with Matt and Abby?
No.
Dude, people are hating on them because they went to a restaurant and brought their baby monitor things and like left the kids alone in the cruise ship hotel room.
Yeah.
Yeah, went and ate dinner. Then like it blew up so crazy, and then they made a video being like, "We take our roles as parents very seriously," and yada yada. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of them anyway. I don't even follow. Excuse me, I don't follow them.
I didn't see anything like that.
It was like huge on TikTok. Ah, my leg. My leg. I did that to Michael the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought I was funny. Did you see her jump?
Yeah.
She's like about to fall off.
I know. Here.
That's her escape route.
She's like, I can't.
She said, fuck this. I'm just trying to nap. Okay, so my next thing was the other day. I wasn't awake for this, but the other day, Michael woke up to a loud bang outside.
Yeah.
And so basically there was like people on the roof on the apartment next to us, and they threw a whole toilet off the roof, and it just scattered everywhere.
Like it broke?
Yeah, it like banged on the ground and was like boom, and just pieces of glass all over the place.
I wonder
Pieces
why.
of toilet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my bare legs.
I keep on showing my feet.
I'm gonna blind everyone with my bare legs.
I feel that.
And then my last thing, the other day I was at the grocery store. I almost said the name. I was at the grocery store, and I swear to God, this guy was following me around. Like, and I know he was following me because I was on one side of the store, and then I would go into another aisle, and he was there, and then I would walk further, and he was there, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna walk all the way to the other side of the store, in the dairy section, and then I did, and I turned around, and he was there. And every time I would switch aisles, I would see him behind me, acting like he's like fucking with stuff on the shelf. But obviously, he was following me.
Yeah. I wonder why.
I don't fucking know. Well, he's hit on me before.
So you knew who it was?
I don't know him like that, but there was one time that he came up to me, and he told me that I looked really nice. He was like, you look really nice. And I was like, thank you.
Was it like a worker?
Yeah, he works there.
Oh.
And then he's seen me come in with Michael. He's several times. Like, he knows that I have a boyfriend. And it's just fucking weird. He's like 19. He's like short. I'm like, boy, you need to back up. You're getting too close for comfort.
Yeah.
That's all the stories I have. Anything crazy happen with you?
Oh, not really.
Really?
Yeah, really. I mean, I like it. Like, things happen occasionally, but not really a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was something like a while ago I was going to tell you about my cat, but I don't remember.
I don't know.
My cat pooping in my car.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Poor baby.
I know.
You can't help it.
It was hard when I was cleaning it up. So I was like...
He must have been constipated.
I don't know.
Or like maybe where he didn't poop at my house.
Yeah.
Because that had to be what it was. Because he wouldn't normally poop in your car.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I've never, like, put him in my car with him to roam freely. I normally put him in, like, a carrier. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, well, as long as he, like, sits back there. Which he did sit back there. He kind of meowed a little, but...
I never put socks in her thing. I don't know if you're not supposed to or what, but she's always roaming around the car. Because she'll just find a place and lay down. Like, she's not really a bother.
Yeah. I mean, my cat likes to try to sit on my lap. And what's scary is, like, I'm not familiar where I'm going. Or, like, the area that I'm going in. And so I don't want him to, like, get in my lap.
I let Socks... She'll, like, get in my lap and lay down.
Yeah.
And I let her do that. But when she wants to, like, start roaming around on my legs, then... Because she'll, like... She don't do it much, but she'll try to, like, get up on the window and, like, look out the window. Mm-hmm. And she can't do that while I'm driving, but most of the time she'll just lay in my lap.
Yeah. Other than that, I've been like dealing with body pain and
Yeah, I feel you. My back hurts, my knee hurts,
I
my
think it's-
arm hurts.
working on hardwood floor.
Yeah.
I need a new pair of tennis shoes. But I want like something that's actually gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
I just had to get new shoes for work.
Really? Well, I mean, like, I've been wearing On Clouds, and this is probably an unpopular opinion, but, and I mean, I'm not saying this, like, for everybody, but they're not the best shoes that I've ever worn on my feet. Now, there's other people that will say, like, I bought them for my mother-in-law, and she loved them. Like, she said that they did not give her back pain at all. But me, it's just like, they're kind of flimsy, you know what I mean? And so, like, I'm constantly stubbing my foot through the shoe.
Yeah.
But I mean, it also could be like the models. But I think the one thing for me is I feel like I need more of the cushion on the bottom, like, you know, the high rise, like where they're thicker.
Yeah.
And I don't like that look, the thicker look.
Yeah.
But that's probably what's gonna help me more if I get the thicker sole. But I can't because if it just looks so bad to me.
I understand. I remember one gift I got my mother-in-law, and it was a calendar that I made with pictures of all of our family members. Sorry.
Okay.
It was cute. She still has it. It was
Really?
like 2 years ago.
Oh, really? Did you have it made at like Walgreens?
hmm She loved it. It's on her wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was cute. I need to make a new one, actually, because now that we have a nephew,
Oh, yeah?
we need to add him to it.
Yeah.
Gosh, he's getting so big.
I see them in the store all the time.
I love them so much. You should have seen... Ooh, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, whistle. You should have seen how Socks acted when they came over. She does not like kids. She, like, dropped on an army crawl and, like, went to the closet. It was so funny. Anything else?
No.
Okay. You want to go ahead and get started?
Yeah.
Okay, so today's episode is about the murder of Aaron Massengill, who is a man that lived in the same town as we did before we moved, and that is Tazewell, Tennessee. Actually, Michael went to school with him, and I think the girl too.
Like, were they in the same grade?
Yeah, or I don't know if they were in the same grade, but they definitely were in the same school. Like, Michael knew him. Okay. I got all of this information off of Google, and I will link some links in our description if you want to go read for yourself and get to know him and this story. And I wanted to preface that I only am sharing this story because I haven't really heard anyone else do a podcast or anything over this topic, or this case specifically. But I just wanted to bring awareness because it's good to, like, get the story out there. Okay, so what time?
20 minutes.
Okay. So Aaron Massengill was born on March 30th, 1992. His parents are Jerry Massengill and Sharon Wilson Massengill, which I'm pretty sure those are different last names. That's just her, like, maiden name and her married name.
Yeah.
Okay, he went to school at Claiborne High School, and he lived in Tazewell, Tennessee. So 28-year-old Aaron Massengill was last seen at 10 p.m. on February 16th in his black 1991 Nissan pickup, according to documents. Massengill had been reported missing Tuesday, February 16th, 2021. Massengill's mother, Sharon, spoke with Claiborne Progress during those early search days. She said she knew something wasn't right when he failed to return the next morning to care for his dogs. Then they entered him in as a missing person into the National Crime Information Center to help other departments assist the search. A massive manhunt stretched over an estimated 800 miles and 6 long days and nights. Law enforcement, along with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, worked alongside volunteers in grids searching for the 28-year-old who had gone missing. Planes and helicopters combed the area from the sky. So I don't really remember. I don't think I was living in Tazewell at the time when all this went down. But I do know that Michael said that he remembers seeing things like that and searching for him.
Which I don't really remember it, but also I was like still in high school at the time.
Yeah.
So that probably wasn't even like my main focus.
Yeah.
But I do remember like hearing about it, which I don't really watch the news, but I know it would have to be on the news.
Well, we lived in a small town, so word travels fast.
Yeah. Well, at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely at work.
I heard about it on Facebook for the first time.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't personally know him.
Yeah.
But that I couldn't imagine what these people had to go through. Like, it's so sad that all of this happened.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy that something like that would happen to, like, in your own town. Like,
Like
right.
a murder. Like, it wasn't even an accident.
Yeah.
And this, I'm getting ahead of myself, but it's premeditated is what they were charged for. So they had thought this out and done this.
Yeah.
On February 22nd, Claiborne County authorities identified surveillance video of Massengill's truck taken at a Pilot store in Middlesboro, Kentucky. The video also showed a male and a female. The timestamp on the video was about 11:30 p.m., February 16th.
Did it show his death on the time?
No.
In the camera?
This was just like a surveillance of them going into the store.
So was this like them together or before or after?
This was before.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
It was the same night Massengill was last seen, February 16th. I'm not sure if it was the killers who were seen or if it was
Like other people?
Massengill himself that was seen.
Yeah.
His body was discovered February 22nd, 2021. The TBI revealed Monday that he had been shot to death. Massengill was discovered along a stretch of ditch line on Ferguson Ridge Road in the Cave Springs community of Claiborne County. He had been shot in the chest after a brief but aggressive struggle. His body was wrapped in a blanket for transport to the drop-off site. So, Cave Springs is where Michael used to live. We actually both lived there in that trailer.
Really?
So it was really close.
That's scary.
That is scary.
Because, I mean, you lived there, like, not too long after.
Oh, yeah, no. I moved out. This was in February. I moved out in June.
Yeah.
On February 25th, the TBI tweeted out security photos of a woman taken at a convenience center. WBIR broadcasted the photos. The night Gilpin's mother contacted Claiborne County authorities to say the woman shown in the photos was her daughter. She said she had been trying to reach Gilpin, who said she was pregnant. From there, investigators tracked the suspects to Kingsport, where they were arrested February 26th. The TBI said authorities recovered Massengill's Nissan at a home in Sullivan County where they found the 3 suspects. So now I'm going to tell you about the suspects. So 23-year-old Courtney Gilpin, who was born on September 11, 1997. 26-year-old Patrick Smith was born August 21st, 1994. And 36-year-old Jimmy Rife, who was born April 26, 1984. Authorities allege the three conspired to steal Massengill's pickup truck. According to the Claiborne County and Tazewell law enforcement, Courtney Gilpin of New Tazewell, Patrick Smith of Keokee, Virginia, and Jimmy Rife of Catawba, North Carolina, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering any of these names, had been charged with first-degree felony murder, aggravated robbery, and conspiracy to commit robbery. Court records suggest the three engaged in a plot to lure Massengill out so they could take his pickup. Attorney General Jared Effler said that Gilpin had lured Massengill to a residence so she could have him drive her to a restaurant. Unfortunately, Massengill was met by 26-year-old Patrick Smith and 23-year-old Courtney Gilpin and Jimmy Rife, so they could steal his truck, money, and personal effects. So they were luring him so they could rob him, basically. Effler said Smith and Rife were engaged in a brief struggle with Massengill in which a cylindrical object was used to hit him twice on the head. He said Smith grabbed Massengill from behind in a type of bear hug chokehold. The struggle ended abruptly when Gilpin delivered the killing blow as she grabbed a gun and shot Massengill in the chest. This is heavy.
Yeah.
According to Effler, Gilpin had lured the young man to a home on the pretext of having him drive her to a local fast food restaurant. Instead, Massengill was met with the trio's plan to steal his truck, a 1991 Nissan pickup, and any money and belongings found on him. The trio wrapped his body in a green blanket and transported him to the drop-off site on Ferguson Ridge Road. The trio was indicted and all faced a count each of first-degree murder, aggravated robbery, and a conspiracy to commit robbery. Whew! That is sad.
Yeah. That's insane.
Mm-hmm. That they would lure him like that,
Yeah.
making him think.
And the fact that it was like planned and it wasn't even like an accident.
To think about his last moments breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Because he probably thought he was just running an errand with them. And that
Or
was the
helping.
last time that he ever would say anything to anyone.
Yeah. I mean, like, even just like helping somebody out
Yeah.
and then just death.
It's so sad. Okay. Quote, "In my 35 years in law enforcement, this has been the most difficult case I've ever been involved with," Claiborne County Sheriff Bobby Brooks said. Quote, "I personally have known Aaron and his family for many years. Our hearts are heavy." Courtney Gilpin pled guilty on August 5, 2022 for her role in the murder and received a 50-year prison sentence. Patrick Smith pled guilty to second-degree murder on February 20, 2023, receiving 45 years in prison. Gilpin had since filed a PCR, post-conviction relief motion, in an attempt to overturn her plea agreement. There is another hearing on that motion scheduled for December 19th. Attorney General Jared Effler set Gilpin as the ringleader in a plot to lure Massengill for the purpose of stealing his truck and belongings. So basically they're saying that Courtney was the ringleader of the whole thing. She's the one that came up with the idea and got these two men to help her. After a motion for a charge of venue, she was denied in an earlier court appearance. Jimmy Rife pled guilty to second-degree murder, aggravated robbery, and conspiracy to commit robbery with an effective 35 years prison sentence. The plea agreements were approved by the Aaron Massengill's family. Patrick Smith pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and was sentenced to 45 years in prison for the death of Aaron Massengill. So, I'm going to do some math really quick, just because I want to know how old they will be when they get out. So, Courtney is 23, and she got 50 years. So she will be 73. Patrick is 26, and he got 45 years. 71. And then Jimmy is 36, and he got 35 years. He will also be 71. So by the time they get out, they'll probably all still be alive and be able to live the rest of their lives.
Yeah, but they're going to be a lot older.
That's true. 70 is up there.
And that one girl that's only 23, she is like basically like living her whole life in prison.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
50 years. That is so...
I mean, and she's 23, so really she only had like maybe like 2.
Also, she has kids.
Really?
I don't know how many, but she might only have one, but I know... Well, it said on here that she was pregnant.
That's awful.
Yeah, I could not imagine. What time are we at?
32 minutes.
Okay. Victim impact statements were read during that first hearing by Massengill's mother and 2 sisters. One sister said Aaron was, quote, always there for everybody. Regardless of who they were, the other sister questioned how could anyone throw her brother out like, quote, a piece of trash. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. The way Aaron came into this world is how he approached life, in a hurry. He treated everyone the same and always said, quote, we all get up and put our pants on the same way. He was selfless towards others and would do anything to help anyone. He was a man of his word with a rough exterior but a heart of gold. To know him was to love him. Quote, that child never ever talked back to me his entire life, Massengill said. This was his mother. Quote, he was a really good kid, and I understand with his age he wasn't considered a kid. He'll always be my child. Oh man, that hurts so bad.
Yeah.
Because that is true. I don't have kids, but I do know that no matter what the age is, like, your child is always your child.
Yeah, because, I mean, you have to think, like, as, like, a parent, like, I mean, like, carrying that inside you. And, I mean, like, from, like, a father and a mother's perspective, which I've never had kids, so I don't know. But what I've, like, heard is in, like, you're watching, like, that person, like, become a person, like, growing, like, their personality and being who they are.
Yeah.
And so you know them like the back of your hand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is so sad. And I hear this all the time in true crime because I'm obsessed with true crime. But it's like no parent should ever have to bury their child.
No.
And that is so true.
Because it's hard. Like, I mean, the children don't even want to bury their parents.
I know.
Let alone, because it's rough.
I couldn't imagine. And hearing their sisters talk, like, that's like losing you. And like, I could never. I don't even want to fathom what I would do if I ever lost you, especially like that.
Yeah.
Because then I would be in prison.
Yeah.
100%. Okay, Aaron's sister, Ashley Bolden, says he was known around his community for being helpful, even to strangers. In the end, Aaron's community gave back what he gave to them. Aaron is survived by his father, Jerry Massengill, mother, Sharon Wilson Massengill, sisters, Ashley Bolden and Heather Bolden, nephew, Fitzpatrick Wolgamuth, special cousin, Landon Massengill, goddaughter, Reagan Lynch, grandparents, John and Geneva Massengill, and grandparents, Larry and Sheila Wilson, several aunts, uncles, and cousins. Aaron was a member of Riverside Baptist Church. That's all I have. Whew, that was heavy.
Yeah.
My heart goes out to Aaron's family and friends and everyone in the Tazewell community. I know that was a hard time for everyone during that time.
Yeah.
And I hope that, if anything, you get out of this to be careful who you trust and just keep it one eye open, because you just don't know what people are thinking and what they're planning on doing. And I've heard so many stories of people losing their lives over, and like, you wouldn't even least expect.
Yeah.
It is tragic.
I mean, like, even wrecks and stuff in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, like, there was, like, a week where there was, like, wrecks every time you turn around. And, like, deaths every time you turn around.
Yeah. That's so sad. I feel horrible. Well, do you have anything you want to say about it?
That is, it's rough, and that sucks, and that it's insane to really, like, know, especially when it's, like, close.
Yeah.
It's just like that's like
That could have happened to any of us.
I know.
Any of us could have been in that situation.
Yeah, because it seemed like the wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
Even though it was set up, because
Yeah.
if they pinned him, but it's just like one little decision that he could have made could have stopped all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like him being like, "Oh, I'm busy" or something like that.
But at the same time, they could have easily just done it another way.
Yeah, which that's even more worse. That's
I just
awful.
don't know if they were just trying to rob him and then accidentally, like, it ended up happening where they had to kill him.
Yeah.
Or if their whole plan was to kill him and rob him.
Yeah, and that's scary because you don't know what really is on people's minds.
No. Especially, she was charged with first degree, which is premeditated.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to have that plot in your head of how you're going to go about doing it,
Yeah.
that is horrifying.
Yeah.
Ugh, it gives me chills. Like, you can see goosebumps on me. I'm not. Whew. But okay. Well, this is a short episode this week, but it was pretty heavy, and last week was also heavy. So we're just going to go ahead and end this one. And next week we'll bring back some happiness, because we're going to need some after all of this.
Yeah.
But like I've already said, I wanted to say my condolences go out to Aaron's family and community and friends. We miss you, and I'm so sorry for everyone's loss.
Yeah.
But hopefully, like I've also said, that this is a learning experience. But thank you guys so much for listening this week. And if you want to, you can give us a follow on Instagram at Girls of a Certain Age, and on TikTok at Girls of a Certain Age. And you can subscribe to our YouTube and hit the little bell for notifications to see every time that we post, which is every Thursday. And follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you want to get in touch with us, you can leave a comment, or you can email us at girlsofacertainage with 2 E's at gmail.com. And yeah, let us know how you're doing, and if you want us to do a certain topic for our next podcast, just let us know. We have some good, like, fun surprises coming up this month, so stay tuned. And I think that's everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye!